Hello, it's Neil Ball, your online marketing coach from www.workwithneilball.com. I'm going to talk about the reasons why a lot of people struggle on the internet and in network marketing to make any money. I don't know if you know what it's like to be stuck because you can't get any success, but it sucks. What I'm going to give you is all killer and no filler to help move you towards your goals, whether your goals are to make more money or to get the better lifestyle that you and your family deserve. I'm going to look at some of the struggles which are faced by many internet marketers and network marketers, and I'm going to talk about some of the things that are not talked about by a lot of people and the reason why they're not talked about. And at the end of this video, I'll introduce something that shifts things in your favour. Now, I know that society may have programmed you to resist anything that's new, and I know you may be programmed to have a pessimistic attitude. I also know that you might think anything that's new sounds like a scam, but your small thinking may be affecting your ability to improve your life. So why is it that you rarely ever told the truth about internet marketing? The reason why the gurus are not telling the truth about internet marketing is because a lot of the systems, a lot of the processes, a lot of the companies, a lot of the offers, and a lot of the different things that are out there for people to get involved in, like you and me, are really made for the people at the top to keep the people at the bottom broke. Like you, this is not something that I like. It shouldn't be like that. Now, the truth is that making money sort of sucks, I suppose. I think you deserve to hear the truth. I know that a lot of the time the reason that people don't have success is their own fault, but I also know that it's not always people's fault. You may be locked in a position that you're in because you don't have the right information, even though you work hard. I know you're willing to do whatever it takes to learn the secrets of success, the secrets of creating sales on demand, to create dream income to change your life. You may also be aware that initially you may have to give more value than the money that you're making, in the hope that eventually the amount that you're being paid catches up with the value that you're offering. But it's not just happening for you. So then again, maybe you're thinking differently. Maybe you know that you need to upgrade your thinking to improve your life and achieve your dreams. Maybe you know that thinking small will keep you broke. Everyone on the internet pretty much follows the same model, which is get involved, get free or paid traffic, build a list, and then sell them lots of stuff. So what are some of the concepts and some of the ideas about things that people don't really want to talk about? One problem that you have as an affiliate marketer is that if you use paid traffic and you make sales, you have to pay for the traffic today, but you're probably not going to get paid your affiliate commissions for 30 to 60 days. When you don't do much business, this probably isn't too much of a problem. But if you manage to get momentum, then you could need quite a lot of money or credit on a credit card to pay for the advertising up front. If it takes 60 days to get paid, then you have to pay for 60 days of advertising before you see any cash coming back. And this assumes there is not a delay in the checks being sent to you. Whilst it's obviously possible to run a very profitable business like this if you know what you're doing, if you don't have much cash, it could be a bit difficult or impossible to fund. Another problem is that if you want to make money as quickly as you can in internet marketing, then you need to do it full time. To do this will mean that you have to have enough money to live off for at least 60 days. And this is additional money that you will need on top of the money to finance the paid advertising. The problem is that you need to make a lot of money quickly if you're going to do internet marketing full time. If you don't have a way of making money fast, then what's going to happen? You're going to take a long time to get to your target income goal. If you don't have the money to do the internet marketing full time, then you're going to have to do it part time because you also have to go to work each day. So what will happen then is that you'll probably take at least 6 months to get to your target level of income. The other thing is that in reality, it takes people at least 90 days to get to their target income working full time at internet marketing or network marketing. Most people don't have enough savings to fund this. And another thing to think about is that all of the top earners are full time, which I suppose is probably obvious. This is a problem for most internet marketers and network marketers because 85% of them are part-time. There are a lot of people who work really hard part-time to make a small commission. If whatever it is that is being promoted does not support a part-time person to get a full-time income, then about 85% of people will end up frustrated. This is especially the case in network marketing. If anyone is honest about it, it's difficult to find people who work part-time on the internet who make a lot of money by staying part-time. The reason is because the systems often need a full-time effort. So why is it rare? And does it have to be rare? Well, no, it doesn't. But I'll let you know how you can solve this problem in a moment. What I'm about to tell you about has been developed so it can allow a person that only promotes part-time to potentially replace their full-time income and get results. What I'm going to tell you about provides people with virtually instant payments. Part of the problem for someone who is brand new to the industry and is part-time is that it takes a long time to develop all the skills and even some of the skills. People will spend a lot of time clicking around on the internet searching for the answer. There is too much information and people will try to learn everything before they do anything. They feel the need to get ready to be ready, so when they're ready, they know that they're ready, and then they'll make money. The result is that lots of people don't do anything. They don't take action. People then try to learn too much when all they really need to know is what it takes to make money. Another problem is that a lot of things that people promote only pay small commissions, which means you have to sell to lots of people to make a decent level of income. What I'm about to tell you about has a range of products that can provide substantial absolute levels of payments. As well as this, the scheme that I'm about to tell you about also pays 100% commissions, so you get to keep what you earn. Anyway, back to the struggle for a lot of people. On top of the mechanical skills, you also need to be good at communicating so that you can write blog posts and other content, or talk to people, or send emails that are written in a way that's compelling and in hypnotic language so people want to buy. So regardless of whether you're brand new or you're just not getting the results that you want up to this point, it is not entirely your fault. There are a couple of things that keep people from getting the results that they want so that they can stop trading their time for money in a job and so that they can have a better lifestyle. It's so frustrating trying to make money online because there always seems to be another thing that you need to buy, or that you need to set up, or some other technique to promote your product, or some other place that you need to advertise it in. All of these things take time to master and learn, and they feel like they're stopping you from making the money that you want. You end up suffering from information overload, and you desperately try each shiny object that comes your way, and you always get the same result. No result. It's really confusing and overwhelming. The solution needs to be something that is easy to do and does a lot of this for you. A solution that will help to put money into your bank account, and a solution that does not need a lot of time to set up because you don't have time for that. I also understand that you probably don't have funds to go full-time straight away, so you need something that will allow you to use the time that you have available as efficiently as possible. The chances are that virtually everything that you've done up to now has been designed to make people at the top rich and the people at the bottom poor. It's so frustrating, and when you keep failing, it's like repeatedly hitting your head against a brick wall. The two things that are preventing you from making things work to the scale that you need, whether you know it or not at present, are not getting 100% of the commissions and also having to wait for your money. But ultimately, without sufficient funds, you can't fund an online business to the size that will allow you to quit your job. Also, another part of the solution is that you need to focus. People will say that the solution for you is to create your own information product or course. That way you'll get 100% of the commissions and you'll get your money straight away. Once you've made the product or course, you'll see the cash instantly instead of in 60 days. And also, if you make the sales on your own product, then you make 100% commissions. Clearly, to get the cash virtually instantly is better than having to wait up to 60 days. So you could continuously do product launches and paid training. The difficulty is that if you're fairly new, you'll probably struggle to have anything that you could produce a good course on. What are you going to produce a course on when you've just started? How to stay broke marketing online? Also, another problem is that at first you don't have any credibility. Plus, it's difficult making your own product and it takes a lot of time. Then when you've actually managed to complete it, you have to tell people about it by marketing it. And on top of all of this, When you've created a course or an ebook and done the marketing, it might not even sell after spending weeks or months on the whole process. So having your own product only partially solves the cash problem, but you still need to live. No one tells you this, and some people even try to convince you that it's straightforward to do. The product launch market is also very competitive, and whilst it's not impossible to crack, it's not easy. So the truth of the matter is that none of it is easy. The solution to all of the problem is to leverage other people's skills and financial resource to shortcut this time and effort requirement. The solution requires only a small financial commitment initially, and it provides you with an opportunity to sell something that will require only a small financial commitment from other people. As you grow and develop, you can grow with this offer, so you can develop yourself, so you can live to your potential, allowing you the possibility to have the lifestyle that you want and deserve. Another difficulty faced by most online marketers is that you need to constantly be looking for new leads and sales. Once you've sold something to someone, that is it. Ideally, what you need is ongoing monthly sales. You may have heard of people talking about how you can make a lot of money from membership sites, but again, this needs a lot of knowledge, skill and effort, and that is why a lot of people don't do it. Obviously, everything that you need to know can't be taught in a short video like this one. You need to go through the right training, you need to get the right information, and you need to upgrade your thinking to get to where you want to get to. Then, more importantly, you have to take the concepts and you have to make things happen by taking action. The solution that I have for you also has a residual income aspect to it that can be self-financing. To do this often requires a lot of full-time effort because the amount of residual income is very low for each sale or sign-up on most opportunities. For some people, residual income can be so big that it can finance a very nice lifestyle, but for others it can be difficult to achieve. This can be difficult to achieve for you if you're working part-time because it takes a lot of money and time to create the residual income. Like anything, there are also people who don't make any money out of residual income, but there are always winners and losers. The results are proportionate to the effort, dedication, commitment and determination. No matter how many times you've failed in the past, one thing you need to realise is that whatever has happened in the past does not affect your future of making money online. Just because you couldn't make something work previously does not mean you'll never be able to make anything work. The past does not equal the future. You may want to make a change in your life. You might not even know what it looks like yet because you haven't seen it yet. But you need to make a decision. Make a commitment to your future and your online business. People will make money with this opportunity, with or without you. Make a commitment to your business and take action now. To get started on changing your future, go to www.workwithneilball.com/take action. And when you get there, enter your email address, follow the instructions and sign up for the offer. When you've done that, let me know and I will arrange to have a free 20-minute call with you to plan your online marketing future success. You'll receive an email with my contact information. Just send me a friend request on Skype. Again, to get started today, go to www.workwithneilball.com/take action. I look forward to talking to you soon.